So how's everyone? I keep saying this. I do think the one thing I need to work on as a streamer is trying to get better at organically generating conversation, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that's the one area where I'm not super proficient. So I just tend to be like, hey, so how's life? How's the weather? And I just don't know what to talk about that's like good for conversation, if that makes sense. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I gave it. I need to actually do this. That's a good deal for groceries, I think. So all the genie are all... Oh wait, the auto sort. That's nice. Oh. Too soon. Oh, I wish growth was just a normal spell that you didn't have to constantly toggle on and off. Because this is getting old. Having to constantly switch like settings. Because now I have to use Gust, so I need to give it back. Again, having multiple hotkeys would minimize this issue immensely. Also, yeah, reminder, this is like optional super boss territory we're entering, so this can only end well. No comment. And 1 coin. I did this wrong. Very wrong. But yeah. I have so many games I want to get through on stream. But it's just a matter of figuring out which ones I should actually play next. I want to do a short game after this because, you know, Golden Sun is taking like 10 streams, and that's kind of a lot. So I'm thinking of short games I want to play through, and I'm not thinking of any because most games I like are stupidly long. Again, this would not be a good time to try. I don't actually own Wander Song is the problem. Agility. Sure, Garrett is falling behind, so let's give it to him. I don't think this bramble is ever being used. Also, it had to be on Switch because I'm not really capable of doing PC games at the moment. Which also complicates things. So I guess this is Crossbone Isle, huh? I don't entirely know what to expect here, except it will probably suck. Case in point, we already have a mini-boss. You know, another thing I have an issue of is I feel like I talk too much when streaming, which sounds like kind of a weird contradiction probably, but sometimes I feel like I just try to make conversation for the sake of making conversation. Just kind of ramble. I don't. Okay, that's reassuring. I said that extremely sarcastic, but I meant it. It's like that is actually reassuring. Hey, that was easy. No wait. I can't get that yet. So basically, this is like a big ol' area to test your knowledge of the game because it requires like a bajillion different spells. Has a lot of tough encounters, like the final boss of this super dungeon.
Words, please.
The final boss of this optional dungeon has like a stupid amount of health, like 6,000 HP, and like actively is at level 40 something, which is way higher than what we're at. So yeah, this is to kind of push your skills to the limits, and I don't even remember if Lost Age does something like this. I don't remember there being a super dungeon in Lost Age. Also, again, no comment. Boost defense. Sure, Ivan keeps getting KO'd, so might as well. Hey, question, would anyone care if I actually tried Kingdom Hearts on stream? Because I feel like the answer might be maybe, but also maybe not. It's like, I feel like the people I talk to, you'll likely... I feel like that goes for any stream though, like Lemon in chat is like my regular... If I had a regular system, they would be like the most regular, if that makes sense. I appreciate it, by the way. Also, no pressure by me saying this. Show up all the time. I know everyone's got their own commitments and such, so no pressure to ever stop by, but I always appreciate seeing everyone. I really don't like Kingdom Hearts as a general franchise is the problem. I think right looks like a dead end, so we're going this way. I like Kingdom Hearts periodically, I think is the best way to put it. I like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2... Is that all I like? Actually? I like 2 and Birth by Sleep, basically. And then anything else is like... Oh, I don't know how to feel. I haven't even played 3. Also, I apologize for this gameplay right now because I am really stumped by this puzzle. I'm also just being silly, I'm realizing, because I can actually go all the way around, which I feel like could help a lot. Actually it doesn't. This doesn't lead anywhere. Also, look at all these antidotes I keep forgetting I have and neglect to use as a result. Yeah, I don't like the ending, and I hear Remind doesn't really help. Since Remind just came out like 2 weeks ago, I am actually going to say, as a general policy... Okay, I'm just being silly, I see what to do. This is actually really easy. Never mind, it's not really easy, that's the exit. But yeah, I'm gonna say as a general spoiler policy for streams in general, that if something has come out within like... a couple weeks or a month, I would say maybe don't spoil it. But also I think an important policy to have with spoilers is, and this is weird, remakes. For example, even though they are going to be dramatically different games, I will ask people to like not spoil like Final Fantasy VII because that's getting a full HD remake. Even though there are some things that like are generally commonly known by fans, that doesn't mean they're generally commonly known by everyone else, if that makes sense. So like, for games that are upcoming, my spoiler rule will basically be if it's in the trailer, it's fair game, but other than that, don't talk about it. If it's like a story-driven game like 7. The thing with 7, I know I know what spoiler it is because there's one spoiler in 7 that everyone always jokes about, so it's pretty easy to guess. Oh, hi Mimic. It's like... It's such an unfortunately known spoiler, and that's all. I'm gonna keep vague about it, but it's the kind of thing where I get why people joke about it as an example, because yeah, it's pretty widely known, but not everyone has played the game, especially with a remake coming out, so like... It also really hurts the game knowing this is a spoiler, because it changes how you play the game. To put things as vaguely as possible, when I played 7, I knew the spoiler going in, and it changed how I played the game. So that's kind of my thing with this, of why I kind of want to keep it a secret, because it affects a lot, even though it's not even that far into the game. It's literally about 10 hours into the base game. It's gonna be longer in this because Midgar is 40 hours, so it's gonna be in Disc 2, basically, which is the second part. Yeah, I don't even know which spoiler you're talking about at this point, because I only think of one spoiler. Yeah, spoilers are a little iffy. It's like, don't assume people know things about games. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is referring to, I'll be honest. Owie. 1 damage, never mind, that's not an ow. That barely hurt. So this is the easy part of Crossbone. Considering the enemies are doing like 3 points of damage. Never mind, that really hurt. So I think the succubus is the enemy we should be targeting. Yeah, you can get here as early as the ship to Tolby, so this is designed to be mildly easy. So we're a little over-leveled for this part, but it'll get harder. Again, by the end, the final boss of this is level 43, I think, so yeah, don't worry, it'll get tougher. And then there's just the puzzle part, which clearly I'm good at puzzles. You know, one game I bought to stream and still haven't streamed is Twilight Princess. Actually, I bought it for like Let's Play purposes, but then I stopped doing Let's Plays, so I'm gonna say stream now. Actually, I've just kind of started getting back into Let's Plays, and because some games just do not work in a stream format. Wow, they're all very unlucky. You know a game I really want to stream, but it loses, cheering? I mean, that's kind of a mood, isn't it? Like a cat meows and everyone just erupts in applause. Just me? But in all seriousness, okay, that completely made me lose my train of thought, I'll be honest. Like, I have no clue what I was talking about before. How come this room is so much easier? Alright. Unleashes Life Nourish. What does that mean? Sounds cool, so I'll give it Ivan. Yeah, that room was, like, stupid easy. Also, okay, question, do these pillars stay here? So if we come back, are they still going to be in the same spots? Because that's kind of important for backtracking purposes. Yeah, what the heck was I talking about? Here's a spoiler, that I'm gonna try to be vague about. Okay, how do I be vague about this? Okay, they say they're forever, that's good. Apparently, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, that there's like massive Sonic leaks going around right now for the movie. And it's one of those weird things where, not a leak, it's, you know, people who saw the movie literally taking photos of spoilers. But it's one of those weird things where I've been very lukewarm about the Sonic movie, but like the actual spoilers are like, you know what, this actually seems just kind of cool. Like, it's actually kind of winning me over a little bit, oddly enough. It's like they do some neat things that are like, okay, you have my attention, maybe this movie won't be totally terrible, or it might actually be pretty alright. I think these are not weak to physical, or to, synergy attacks. Yeah, that's doing a lot more. I'm like, if it's on, like, streaming for free, I'll watch it. I'm not really gonna go on my way to see it, probably. See, this is why I don't like the targeting system, because 3 characters did nothing that turn. Please go down soon. Yeah, I really could have used the one-hit KO a lot sooner, Mia, but okay. That's always how it goes. As soon as you unleash a ton of attacks, then you do the super powerful attack. Unless it only works at a certain percentage, in which case I could forgive it. Alright, so what do I need to do? I need to cure poison on Garrett. Do that.